Ron DeSantis is gay. I'm kidding. I'm just joking. He's not. Ron is not gay. I mean, as far as I know, Ron DeSantis. Sometimes I call him Ron DeSanctimonious, right? Holier than thou. Some people call him Ron Jesus Christ DeSantis because he's so perfect, right? But I kid. Look, the guy is not a homosexual, and I joke. Not that there's anything wrong with that, to quote a famous Seinfeld episode. There's nothing wrong with being a gay person. I have a lot of gay friends. I know a lot of gay people. Matter of fact, the guy who did my makeup on Home Alone 2 actually happened to be a gay man, but we have a tremendous relationship with the gay people, okay? Matter of fact, we've got the rainbow MAGA hats, but we're going to add an again. It's going to be two agains because we're going to make America great again. We're going to do it frankly again, and it's going to be great, okay? So, look, I'm very happy to be here. I just got back from my press conference because I'm a workaholic. A lot of people, they go, I talked for an hour, a lot of energy. There was a lot of love in that room. And I came right here for you people, you wonderful fans. We have wonderful fans all over the place. This is our 10th episode. Can you believe it? We call it Silver Anniversary. And we're doing tremendous. Just hit that like button. Don't forget the kids. I did the Nelk Boys. They said smash that like button. So, folks, don't forget to smash that like button. It helps the podcast. And we have billions of listeners, but we're going to have even more. And hit the subscribe button. You got to subscribe because the fake YouTube. Oh, wait. Hang on. Wait. Okay. If you notice, my speech was a little reserved. It was a little more calm. My people are telling me because now I have people like Ron DeSanctimonious who's all suit. I call it suit and tie, right? I call it the preppy crowd. They dot their I's and T's. I've never been one to dot the I's and the T's, but my people are telling me, Don, you gotta go on your record, okay? You can't just walk. You'll walk right back in if you just calmly talk about your record, talk about the wonderful trade deals we did, whether it's tax cuts, unemployment, everything, stick on that. Don't call anybody fat. Don't call Rosie O'Donnell fat. Don't go around tweeting. I mean, I can't. Right now I'm on Truth. We call it Truth Social. Tremendous website. But they said you gotta color in the lines, okay? And that's what I'm doing, and that's what I'm trying to do, and I'm doing it so strongly. And look, this is our 10th episode. We've got the comments, right? We call it comments from our fans. And I want to give some shout-outs. And we have some very exciting things coming up. We're going to be giving away some prizes very strongly. It's a very exciting episode. I just announced that I'm running again. And I have a few more things to say, by the way, about DeSantis, but we'll get to that later. We have many wonderful comments from the fans here. We've got Pop Pop. The guy goes by Pop Pop. How does this guy not have 5 million subs? Subs, I guess he means subscribers. That's true. We don't have 5 million because we have billions and billions and billions, and it's only growing. And it's only getting greater, okay? I'm working on being reserved, okay? We'll see how that goes, okay? And by the way, Rosie O'Donnell, I'm not going to call her fat, but if you look at her, she's not exactly skinny. But we'll just leave it at that because this is well-behaved. This is new Trump. This is 2024, very well-behaved Trump. We're not getting in trouble. We're coloring in the lines, okay? Anthony Amore said a comedy genius. Well, thank you very much. A lot of people say I'm very funny. This isn't exactly a comedy podcast. We're talking about serious things. I mean, we're taking back the country. But Marcos Chavez, which, by the way, is a Hispanic. Do we love our Hispanics? I mentioned it in the speech. We do tremendous things with the Hispanics. I said nobody knows the border like the Hispanics. Of course, the news media that is occasionally dishonest. I'm not going to call you fake news. Although, look, let's not even, okay. The Hispanics, great people, and they know about the border. They're going to twist that. They're going to say it's racist. I love the Hispanics. I love them. I mean, I got them. They're commenting, ha ha, your relationship with the African American people, tremendous. And I got a lot of emojis, okay? People love the emojis. It's very good, very expressive. Lots of hearts and laugh faces and the thumbs up. We love that thumbs up. Devil Dog Entertainment says, watching while studying for a test tomorrow. LOL. SM. Laugh my effing AO. Whatever the hell that means, but it sounds good, right? It sounds tremendous. We love the fans, and we're going to do some giveaways. In fact, we have our first giveaway right here. Comment below for a chance to win. This is a collector's item. It's The Sopranos Season 2 on VHS. Okay, that's a collector's item. A lot of people, they're collecting the VHSs now. And really, it's tremendous. You've got, look, HBO, right? Look at that. So comment below to win a VHS copy of The Sopranos. Tremendous show, Season 2. Isn't that something, right? Comment below. Tell the people, just share your opinion, right, on the show. And, well, look, I mentioned a lot of things in my speech. But, like I said, I held back a little bit. I'm trying to be good. I said there's a lot of things I wanted to say. I said, Sleepy Joe, for all intents and purposes, the guy is basically retarded. Okay, and they said, you can't say Sleepy Joe, you can't use the R word, they say it's an antiquated term, okay? It's not politically correct to use that word, but, some of us never stopped, if you want to know the truth. But look, Biden, he's in Asia right now. I actually have a globe here, because I wanted to give you people we call it history lesson, right? This is the world, okay? It's a big, beautiful world, and I used to be in charge of it. I was in charge of it for 4 years, 4 wonderful years, and as you can see, as I spin it around, everything was peaceful. Every country, less poverty, children smiling all around the world. It was like a We Are the World music video, okay? But now you've got, and I'll take out the marker because we're going to do a little lesson, right? Like back to school. Look at all this dust. So whoever didn't clean up this dust is fired. Okay. You've got Sleepy Joe right now. He's doing a trip to Asia. Okay. So we got Sleepy Joe. We'll do these Z's, right? That's the universal term for sleep. Sleepy Joe is asleep in China, okay? That's a country all the way across the other side of the globe. And I had them in check when I was president, but now they've been run amok. They're sending in fentanyl. They're controlling us on TikTok or whatever, the internet. And Sleepy Joe, who's supposed to be representing our country, nobody knows where he is. He was doing a live stream. He fell asleep. Meanwhile, in Russia, that's Russia over here, the radical left Democrats, they all said, oh, he's in bed with Putin, whatever the hell that means. I'm in bed with Melania, okay? A lot of love there, so in love, so struggling. We have a wonderful life of intercourse and all sorts of things, once a year. But, it's when it happens, it happens. But anyways, let's not get off of track. So you got Russia now. They just sent a missile into Poland, okay? We call it World War III. World War III. And it's happening right now under Sleepy Joe Biden. It's a horror, okay? That's what the state of the world is right now under Sleepy Joe Biden. And it's such a disgrace. But meanwhile, my people tell me I have to play nice, okay? I have to play nice. They say, don't call crazy Nancy Pelosi an alcoholic. Play nice with Mitch McConnell. That's a seriously deranged individual. If you look at Mitch McConnell's face, it's basically like a Halloween mask, okay? If I was casting, if I was up there and radical left Hollywood, and I was making a scary film, and I wanted to be the next, Psycho or The Shining or all the classics, right? The Friday with Freddy and Jason and all the people. Okay, nobody knows horror like I know horror, okay? But the real horror is in real life. And if you look at Mitch McConnell, that face, that is a horrifying face. But look, enough with the negativity. This is a celebratory episode. This is my return. It's my return back to the stage. And look, and I talk about, before I made a fun, look, I was kidding about DeSantis, right? I was kidding about DeSantis. Maybe we should make this a puppet show. I was kidding about DeSantis. Yeah, we got to get a DeSantis doll. And, look, he's doing a great job in Florida. He's doing a tremendous job, and I congratulate him on winning. I mean, I do happen to have some information that he killed a hooker. Okay? Ron DeSantis murdered a hooker in August of 1997. Okay? Look into it. I tell Netflix to do a documentary on it, right? They have a lot of murder documentaries, okay? They did Dahmer, which did tremendous in the ratings. They happen to really talk about, people like to watch, documentaries on killers, okay? I like killers in the boardroom, but not so much in real life, okay? Unlike Ron DeSanctimonious, I've never murdered anybody in cold blood, especially not a hooker. He happens to like hookers, okay? He spends a lot of time in Tampa, okay? What are they known for? Strip clubs and prostitution. Unlike me, I've never had sex with a prostitute or a porn star or anything. But Ron DeSantis, look into it. Have Obama do a documentary on it, right? He's the guy, he destroyed our country, and now he's doing nature. He's narrating nature specials. Imagine if you had Donald Trump with the inflation and the unemployment, and I don't have time. I want to fix this country. We need to take back this country. We don't have time to narrate nature specials. And that's what Barack Hussein Obama is doing right now. He's talking about the national parks. Talk about the national park that Ron DeSantis buried, that poor hooker who never had a chance in life because she was murdered by Ron. But look into it. That's all I'm saying. Once again, we're staying on message. Right? We did tremendous things. We funded the historical black colleges. We need to stay on message, okay? Rosie O'Donnell is fat. But look, we're staying on message, okay? And that's what we're going to do. We're going to stay on message, and we're going to do it so strongly. Also, Dr. Oz is dead to me, okay? My wife advised me, who I love very strongly, but she said, maybe you should endorse Dr. Oz. Speaking of retards, Dr. Oz, you lost to a retard who's, by the way, his wife, who's kind of like weirdly attractive. Fetterman's wife, oddly attractive. Not necessarily my type, but she kind of has that like seductive, almost like Middle Eastern, like a belly dancer look, almost like la-di-da-di-da. Like you could kind of look into it. It's a very sexy thing. But anyways, look, I think his wife is in control. Dr. Oz, your TV show was failing in the ratings. People only watched when Trump came on, and those were the good old days, 2015, 2016. It's no more. Okay, look, we need to get serious, and we need to be very calm. Dr. Oz, you suck, and that's all. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to say you suck. I'm going to say that I regret endorsing you, because this is like Charlie Rose, very reserved Trump. We're running again. I need to play nice. We're going to be good. I'm getting a lot of hate now from the Republican Party. All the people who doubted me. People forget I was so doubted in 2015. I had no endorsements. I was on my own. And they've all forgotten that, like Megyn Kelly, my old nemesis, said, I suck all the energy out of a room. And it's so true. And look, these people, they're going to regret so bigly doubting me, and they're saying, oh, the investigation. Look, they're taking the side of the crooked FBI. These are sick people. And by the way, even if I get indicted, I could still run. I could run from jail. I could run from prison. Realistically, there's nothing legally binding that says I can't run from prison. And if I ended up in prison, which I never would because I have the strongest attorneys and I didn't do anything wrong, but even if I did, let's say I was out killing people like Ron DeSantis and I was in jail, I could still run. and I could run the country from prison, and I would do it so strongly. I would run this country from jail better than sleepy Joe Biden runs it from the White House, which, by the way, that man does not belong. He's probably pissing all over the chairs, seats, rugs. I mean, the guy, it's a disaster. But, a friend of mine was joking. They said, even if you went to prison, you'd have to call the world leaders by collect, right? Gary Garcia, good friend of mine, comedian, he made up that joke, and that's a funny joke. Shout out to Gary Garcia, very struggling. Look up his podcast. It's so good, frankly. And now, folks, another word from one of our tremendous sponsors. Skippy Peanut Butter. Skippy Peanut Butter is a tremendous brand of peanut butter. And look, I know peanut butter. Fuel the fun. That's their tagline, and it really does fuel the fun. Matter of fact, when I was going through a very hard time, I mentioned Joe Biden, who is technically retarded. When I lost to him, and really, we gotta be safe. We gotta follow the YouTube policies. Okay, no court has officially found wrongdoing. But there were a lot of terrible things going on, and you people know, okay? Even on the radical left. And I'll admit, because I'm a man, I'm very strongly, bigly man. At one point, we call it suicidal, and I considered killing myself because losing to a dead person is not fun, okay? And even though technically I don't think I lost, but technically on paper I lost, but I found refuge in Skippy creamy peanut butter. Not the chunky. I don't like the chunky. I like the creamy. And really, frankly, the sweet, sugary taste, it calmed my nerves. And I said, you know what? We're going to come back. And it led me to today. And now we announced, and we're going to come back so big. And so Skippy peanut butter, buy it. It's one of the few brands of food that haven't been affected by inflation, and because they make their peanut butter right here in the USA, and I helped out the peanut farmers, very struggling. A lot of people don't know that, but I did a tremendous job helping out the peanut farmers. So check out the Skippy peanut butter. Also, shout out to Diamond and Silk. They're another sponsor. Check them out on OnlyFans.com. Okay, not really my thing. OnlyFans. I don't understand why people are on OnlyFans when porn is free. Comment below if anybody here subscribes to any OnlyFans. I don't understand why people are on OnlyFans when really you could download pornography for free. I mean, when I was a kid, you had to go through hell to get your hands on some porn, but now it's all on, whether it's whatever. I mean, look, it's just very interesting, but download Diamond and Silk's OnlyFans. We love you, Diamond and Silk. They're tremendous supporters of mine. Two of the greatest African American supporters of mine, and they're doing tremendous things on the OnlyFans, okay? That I could tell you very strongly. Now, folks, moving on, I wanted to tell you, I was in Vegas meeting with some very bigly donors, and I wanted to show you guys a video of, I was kicked out of the Barbie store. I was filming outside of the Barbie store. I was advocating speaking of African-American, I wanted okay, I'll just show you the video, but I got Barbie to make an African-American, specifically Candace Owens doll. I had a little dust up with Candace, but we're good now. We're good. I get a little paranoid, okay? I heard she was talking crap, and I took it seriously, but look, I'm going to play this video, and I'm going to play it so strongly, and I want you people to see what happened in Las Vegas, Nevada. Look, folks, we're here in front of the Barbie store, right? We call it Barbie. I told them you need an African-American doll, and they didn't have an African-American doll. And they didn't have right? And this guy knows. Come here, sir. Come here, sir. We love this guy.
It's an amazing man.
And we love him so strong.
So strong.
So bigly. And we're going to come back. It's going to be so big.
And it's going to be.
And here it is. I was treated so unfairly.
I told the people you need to make a Candace Owens doll, and they made it so strongly. There she is. And she's doing tremendous things. And we're going to bring back the job because the black...
I'm going to leave now, or I'm going to have to call security.
Sure.
Such a disgrace.
Thank you.
They call it call security, right?
Okay, goodbye.
And nobody calls security like this young lady calls security.
Goodbye.
That I can tell you.
Okay, bye. Such a Karen. That woman was such a Karen, and we're going to be suing them. We've already filed the paperwork. Been filing a lot of paperwork lately. I'm running for president, and I'm suing the Barbie store. Would you believe it? My life is sort of very interesting, right? But, and you saw that, man. We had a supporter walk by. We have supporters all over the place. And that woman was so racist. She doesn't like blacks or black Barbies, really. Such a sick person. But we did tremendous things in Las Vegas. We had a tremendous time. Yeah, more, and also Biden, Sleepy Joe Biden, also happened to be in Vegas, stumbling around, lost in Vegas. I want you to take a look at this. This is really appalling what happened here. Take a look at this.
Hey, look, I'm Joe President.
Guy can't even talk.
Biden of the United States. You don't vote for me, you ain't black. Come on, man. I got Harry. This lady knows, and that's okay. Says $15, and look. You know the thing. Come on, man. Look, hey, look, come here. No serious dates until you're 35, and look, we got a balloon. America needs a balloon. America's shaking hands with. Look, come on, hey. Meet you outside behind the schoolyard. Cause look, hey, we call it, look, don't bait, look, end sentence.
Wow,
Man.
what a disgrace. I mean, the guy is accosting these women, talking about he can barely get through a sentence. He's sniffing people. I mean, this is a horror, okay? Luckily, I was in Vegas at the same time. I happened to be nearby. I ran over and consoled all those poor women. And really, it's such a disgrace. But we had a wonderful time in Vegas, and we're winning big, and we did tremendous deals. And really, it was huge, okay? And once again, folks, don't forget to click that like, smash that like button, as the youngsters like Baron say, and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Very important that you hit that notification bell, because YouTube, they don't want you to be notified, okay? They don't want to notify you unless you're doing videos on, like a nice, this is how to catch a fish, or, silly things. But this is not a silly podcast, okay? We're taking back the country. This is not a joke. And, I had a lot of celebrities reach out. I actually had Kanye reach out, and moment of silence for Kanye. Because, for all intents and purposes, he's been killed by he talked about the Jew. You don't talk about the Jews, okay? And I have a wonderful daughter who happens to be Jewish. She converted, but, even I know. I talk about everyone, okay? You don't talk about the Jews. And I love the Jewish people. But they have a lot of power, and that's a compliment. When I say it, it's a compliment. Because I admire powerful people, okay? Because I'm a powerful guy myself. But Kanye was like, yo, Trump, do you want me to come? And I said, Kanye, maybe not this time. You might want to lay low for a little bit. Because, really, I'm not into canceling, but it's, you gotta hit, we call it third rail, okay? I said a lot of things about a lot of people. I never touched that third rail, okay? Because I have a big, beautiful brain, but, I still, have the Yeezys in the closet. We call it Boost, right? Easy Boost, and, but you can't talk about the Jews, Kanye. But, for one reason or another, whatever that reason is, you gotta, if you want to, look. But, Kanye, we wish you well, right? We wish you very well. And once again, another word from our sponsors. Wrap Snacks. Wrap Snacks are a tasty, delicious treat that children and adults alike all over America, especially in our inner cities, which we do so well in the inner cities, with the African-American youth, and a lot of white kids like these too. Right? Rap Snacks actually break down racial barriers. They're bringing people together. You could say Rap Snacks are sort of like the Martin Luther King of the modern era, because they're bringing black kids and white kids together. A lot of people, I know a lot about Martin Luther King. He had a speech about children playing together. He had a dream, right? We call it dream. Children playing together on the playground very strongly. They were playing together, and, a lot of, these Rap Snacks are sort of like bringing his dream to life, because the blacks and the whites are meeting together to eat delicious wrap snacks. This particular wrap snack is Lil Boosie, and I hear Lil Boosie might not be the biggest fan of mine, but I think he'll come around, right? Helped a lot of his coworkers get out of prison, and we did tremendous work in the rap community. I was mentioned in a lot of rap songs until I became president, but I'm making a comeback in the rap, song community. So, rap snacks, Lil Boosie's Louisiana Heat, so struggling. Check it out. If you go into any local corner store or bodega, mention the Donald J. Trump podcast for 15% off, and you're going to get 15% off. So struggling, okay? Believe me. So, yeah, look, ladies and gentlemen, in closing, this was another tremendous episode. Our silver anniversary, right? We call it silver anniversary. Our 10th episode, and we recorded it on a very special night here at beautiful Mar-a-Lago in sunny Florida. And, yeah, look, once again, this is well-behaved Trump, and I can't wait for next week. We're going to have tremendous guests on, or maybe that we'll see, but we're going to have lots of guests on. A lot of people loved when we had Kanye on. He's a great friend of the show, but he's, like I said, he's laying low for a little bit. People loved Sway in the morning. We love him. He's sort of a morning guy, and we love that. And Jordan Peterson, and of course Dinesh, right? Do we love Dinesh D'Souza? The 2,000 mules, right? We had a little back and forth. I said, you need more mules, but that's okay. But look, in closing, like and subscribe. Frankly, this was a tremendous episode. We love you so strongly. And we're going to make America great again, frankly, again. And really, it's going to be huge. We love you, and good night. Believe me.